I've just seen Baz Luhrmann's The Great Gatsby. And it's interesting I call it Baz Luhrmann's The Great Gatsby because the Australian director's film version of The Great Gatsby bears precious little resemblance to F. Scott Fitzgerald's novel on which it is based.
A little party never killed nobody, so we gon' dance until we drop.
Young men don't just drift coolly out of nowhere and buy a palace on Long Island.
Here right now is all we got.
Who is this Gatsby?
If you think about that novel, which is one of the most popular ever written, it's like a kind of single gleaming diamond of a book, an absolute jewel full of metaphors about hopefulness and loss and longing, and that's why people like it. Baz Luhrmann's movie is like a whole tiara, necklace and a couple of drop earrings thrown in. It's big, it's glossy, it's in 3D, it gleams, it sparkles, but it isn't really very much true to the heart of the book.
He was a German spy during the war.
Teddy Barton, Nick Carraway.
A German spy?
No. He's the Kaiser's assassin.
I heard he killed a man once.
It's true. Killed for fun, free of charge. He's certainly richer than God.
You don't really believe he killed a man, do you?
Well, let's go find him and you can ask him yourself.
There's lots to like about it. You can enjoy the excess, if you like. If you like Moulin Rouge, which I did, you know, you've got the same thing here. Huge parties, champagne, petals falling on top of you, streamers coming out of the cinema at you, fireworks whenever Gatsby appears. But if you like Scott Fitzgerald, you may just struggle to find the truthfulness of the book in the film.
I will tell you God's truth. God's truth about myself. I am the son of some very wealthy people. Sadly, they're all dead now. I lived in all the capitals of Europe, collecting jewels, hunting big game, painting a little. Then came the war, old sport. Every allied government gave me a decoration.
Major J. Gatsby for valor extraordinary.
That's right.
Could it all be true?
It's got loud music, which I quite liked. It's got, more importantly, loud dialogue, which I didn't. And a device which has its character, Nick Carraway, played very well by Tobey Maguire, writing the novel as he goes along, which is a sort of misunderstanding of what it's all about. There's lots of misunderstanding, but, and here's the thing, here's why you should go and see it. At the very heart of this film is a performance by Leonardo DiCaprio, which I think in a different film would have won him an Oscar.
I've gotten all these things for her. I've gotten all these things for her. Now she just wants to run away.
She even wants to leave that. Jay, you can't repeat the past.
Can't repeat the past.
No.
Why, of course you can.
Leonardo DiCaprio understands who Jay Gatsby is. He understands this character who's come from nothing, who's dragged himself up, who's built a big house, who's made the money, who throws the grand parties, all to impress the girl he loves.
I'm certainly glad to see you again.
I'm certainly glad to see you as well.
So happy together. I wish we could just run away.
Love of His Life is played by Carey Mulligan. She's jolly good too. But it's DiCaprio's film. And if you like DiCaprio and you've liked him since you saw him in Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet all those years ago, you'll want to see The Great Gatsby.
Kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it?
Have you seen The Great Gatsby? If you have, I'd love to hear your comments. You can write them below. And if you want to be part of First Look Reviews, then subscribe to our channel.